Skyward Sword.
Hello and welcome to the kind of the outlier of our 3-heart Zelda marathon. This is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and I call it the outlier of the 3-heart marathon because this isn't actually going to be a 3-heart run technically. This is actually going to be a 6-heart run because for people who don't know, this game is unique in the Zelda series because you start out with 6 hearts instead of 3 hearts. Something I was not expecting at all when I made the announcement of doing this game with 3 hearts. I made the announcement of doing this with 3 hearts before it was even released and I had any idea that you start with 6 hearts. So I'm gonna have to get used to calling this a 6-heart run. So that's kind of screwy, but it's still the same concept. So, just like all my other introductory videos to my Zelda Challenge run, this one will not have any actual gameplay in it. It's just here for me to explain the conditions that are going to be implemented on this playthrough, and just little notes for you to keep in mind as you follow along with this project. So, without further ado, let me explain what you can expect from this. So, with Skyward Sword being the most recent addition to the Zelda series, being a little over a year old by the time I'm starting this project, clearly I will not have nearly as much experience with it as I have with the other 4 3D Zeldas I'm doing for this marathon. So, with that in mind, and the fact that it has its super unique control scheme with the whole motion control thing that, you know, is very heavy and important with this game, I am just straight up not going to take this run as seriously as I will with other challenge runs. Now, that does not mean that I'm gonna go soft on you. I'm still gonna try my best to avoid using potions and fairies and all that junk, but I'm not gonna put any real restrictions on that. I'm only gonna use potions and fairies if I just really feel like I'm stuck somewhere and I have to use them. So really, I'm not doing what I did in Majora's Mask, where I basically tried to vow never to use fairies, because eventually I did cave in and I used them. But in this game, I'm not really going to vow to do that, but I'm going to try to the best of my ability not to use fairies, nor will I be using potions. Or should I say, I'm going to try to my best ability not to use potions. So that's one thing to keep in mind. That's the major thing I want to point out with this LP, is I'm just not going to try to go on as hardcore, because I'm not expecting me to play as well. I mean, this could be ugly. I'm going to warn you, this could be ugly. But I'm going to try my best to practice up on it and make sure the gameplay is as best as I can have. So that's really the only major thing I need to mention here. Another thing I need to mention as far as not taking it very seriously is the fact that I'm really just going to focus on the main game itself strictly. This game is ridiculously long, in my opinion. In fact, I will say that I think it's too long, but I'll explain that more once we get to the actual game, why I feel that way. But yeah, this game is extremely long. It's by far the longest Zelda game, and I'm anticipating this is probably going to be about 80 to 90 parts, maybe more than that. So because of that, I'm definitely not going to do anything that is optional. At least I'm not going to require myself to do optional things. I still might do optional stuff, like little side quests here and there, just if I think they're actually going to help me, but don't expect me to do very many things that are optional. So that's another thing I need to mention. The last thing I need to mention is just this is probably the only actual rule that I'm going to implement, and that is that I am not going to use the heart medals that come with the game. The heart medals are kind of a new item that were introduced in Skyward Sword, where you equip it and it gives you an extra heart, and there are 2 of them in the game from what I understand. So I'm not going to be using those, so don't worry about that. It's always going to be 6 hearts, because, you know, using the heart medals would effectively give me 7 or 8 hearts if I use both of them. So yeah, I'm not going to be using heart medals, so that's the last thing I need to mention. But other than that, I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm going to take it a little bit easier, not take it as seriously as I did with Majora's Mask, and hopefully it'll be a good time. I'm expecting it to be a good time, and I hope you are looking forward to it. So thanks for watching this introductory video, and I will see you in part 1 of my 6-heart playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. See you later.